complete. We obey the Unity's will.
No bid. You missed out.
Commerce upgrade complete.
There has been many
Planet item ready.
mediation, facilitation in the past.
So they couldn't
But
figure it out before?
none of them succeeded. And we believe that it's because of your leadership and your steadfast commitment to this process.
We shall do as you command.
Economic integration, regional economic integration, which is important to allow Rwanda and DRC working together, because this is a very rich region with
The future is ours.
with natural wealth. So with the US standing side by side with Rwanda and DRC, we believe that we will achieve
Military structure complete.
peace. And we also believe that, as my colleague from DRC stated, it's important for the United States to stay committed.
Hostility research complete.
Damn.
But now we need to implement what we have signed in order to open this
Very
new era
wise.
talking about
So they want him to just... wow.
Logistics upgrade complete.
so that we can reap the economic dividend of peace. So for this economic integration framework to be
Harmony
implemented,
research
it's important for the
complete.
US to accompany the parties
Another planet
implement
joins
what
the
we have
Unity.
signed, because in the past
We
have
await
signed
the
those
Unity's
that
command.
were not implemented.
We obey the Unity's will.
We believe that with your leadership,
It's crazy
with
actually
the
how much
involvement of the
Africa has been
United States,
exploited.
Administration, we will reach that goal. So thank you very much, Mr. President.
It really
Well,
is.
this will happen, definitely.
Like, I know like
I
probably
can reach
5%
over.
of
You
it
want to
is
just
too much.
press them over to me? Let me have them.
The item is
I just wanted
complete.
to give you each, so you sign
They've been
the
robbed,
agreements,
yeah.
And we'll make sure that you
Harmony
follow through.
research
We'll make sure you
complete.
follow through. We'll make sure that you follow through. Okay, that's for you. And we have one other thing that we're going to give, that we give to special people only.
Special.
Military structure complete.
Hope you do that. And we're going to give you a second one for your leader.
Thank you very much.
These are serious.
Oh my God.
Commerce upgrade complete.
You know what, Elizabeth, you'll be very, I think that your reporter from Africa should get one. What do you think? Is she allowed? I think, yes? Are the reporters okay with it? Brian, yes? Darling, that's you.
Hostility research complete.
Oh my God.
And I heard you do a great job in covering everything. Thank you.
And Mr. President, we actually have the pictures that you took earlier.
Oh my fucking
Planet item ready. We await the Unity's command.
They're in this folder right here, sir.
The item is complete. We shall do as you command. Item complete. New modules installed.
That's beautiful.
man.
That's very good. We have a good photographer.
The Gold Coaster president? Yeah.
That's great. You better, I'll tell you, you better do this out here. We're gonna-
Harmony research complete. We await your command. Revenge awaits.
Man.
The Unity calls us to action. Submit to the Unity or be eradicated.
Signing pictures now? I have no idea.
What is it? Yes. Okay.
I can't believe
Our
he
will
did it.
is transcendent. Logistics upgrade complete. Enlighten us. Vengeance is a cruel mistress.
Based, yeah.
And you're all set, and this is...
The item is complete.
Good. Might as well hold it. Thank you very much.
There are a few unanswered questions that remain in this deal. For example, will Rwanda...
We await the Unity's command.
For example, will Rwanda...
We obey the Unity's will.
...parts of DR Congo, and also will the M23 rebel group be allowed to remain...
Acknowledged.
Do you have any answer to those
Well, let
questions?
me ask
The Unity senses that an enemy has finished a powerful warship.
Thank you very much. In
Harmony research complete. Civilian structure complete.
taken the concept of operation for the neutralization of the FDLR, which is a vicious
Powering phase
and the
engines.
lifting of Rwandan defensive measures. So this was already signed last year in November. So we will implement it. This concept of operation to do both things: to neutralize this movement, which has been destabilizing Rwanda for many years,
Fuck 'em.
and to lift our defensive measures. As for the M23, in the agreement also, we have
Is this like they're like local
decided
terrorists
to rely on the Doha talks because they are currently talks between the AFC M23
Defense upgrade
and the
complete.
government to have a peace deal.
Hostility research
That will
complete.
complement
Yeah,
Washington.
African Hamas, basically. Yeah,
So
okay.
both things are taken care of.
We await your command.
Enforcing this agreement will take
More credits are required.
See what happens.
They can
Yeah.
enforce their own agreement, but we'll be
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
two people in
We
this
seek mines to make our own.
and they'll get it done.
That means
They'll
yes.
get it done.
Planet item ready.
One thing I learned very quickly is how much you love your country and you want to get it done. And they know it has to get done, otherwise bad things happen. But I think we're well beyond that. Other presidents should have done what I'm doing right now. They never did it. I don't think they ever tried. I don't think it's like they couldn't do it. I don't think they ever tried. And if they did, they wouldn't be able to do it anyway.
Vladimir Putin reached out to you to help you with the Iran crisis.
Well, he made some
An
nice statements.
auction is underway.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin made some very nice statements today.
Things
Look,
are getting better.
he respects our country again. He didn't respect it a year ago, I can tell you right now.
I wonder why.
But Putin respects our country.
Why do you guys think that
And
is?
President Xi of China respects our country. Kim Jong-un respects.
Logistics upgrade complete.
We
We await the Unity's command.
A year ago.
We
had
offer the absolution of death.
We had bad people circulating around this desk, this beautiful Resolute desk.
Stupid Biden.
They had, I guess, evil intentions. You couldn't be that stupid. I mean, they had evil intentions. But the world respects our country again. Thank you very much, everybody.
Defilers encroach upon us.
Trump manages to get peace in Gaza.
Civilian structure complete.
But you don't know about
We seek mines to make our own.
Yeah, I think so. And yeah, how can he talk so much? That's his job. It's his fucking job. Like, what else is he gonna do? So this was like a bonus event inside of the other event that happened earlier today too. Holy fuck!
Our time has come.
Oh my God! Yeah,
You
I'll get back to it in a
failed
minute,
to
but
place
let
a
me go back and
bid.
see. This is what Putin said
Unleash
about
our
the
wrath.
Thanks to President Donald Trump, relations between Russia and
We
the United
seek
States
mines to make
are
our
starting
own.
Finally,
Civilian structure complete.
in some respects,
Logistics
of course,
upgrade
we still have
complete.
issues diplomatically,
Hostility
but the
research
steps are
complete.
there.
We have cleansed the planet of heathens. Another planet joins the Unity.
Contacts between
We shall do as you
our
command.
agencies, between the State Department and our foreign ministry,
Civilian
between
structure
our special
complete.
services,
Military structure complete.
you know, because
Planet item ready.
critical to be able to fight terrorism, whatever the situation is, whatever the environment is. And in other agencies too, we have very good prospects in terms of economic development, economic partnership. I know that American businesses are really
We are
willing
ready.
they are sending signals. that they
Military
would like
structure
to
complete.
Go back to our market.
Revenge
And
awaits.
we'll
There's a lot
welcome
of
that,
people in Russia.
but that requires dialogue. But overall, like I said, that meeting is quite possible, and we're certainly.
Wow.
But
So it looks like Trump. It looks
Civilian
like we might
structure
pull things out with
complete.
Russia even. Oh my fucking God.
Hostility research complete.
Our will is transcendent.
Logistics upgrade complete.
Google search is a lot worse than you think. Look at this.
Civilian structure complete.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2,
3
3,
sponsored.
4 adverts. These are all sponsored links.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if you clicked on one of our YouTube videos and I chose to start with 4 sponsored ads before I even got into the content. Google used.
Well, you do. You have pre-roll ads. It's a pre-roll ad of like an AI Joe Rogan. Wow, I really like this supplement. It makes my dick longer. Click here. What ads? Yeah, I don't know.
Magic. It's easy to take for granted nowadays, but the ability to just find anything you wanted in like 5 seconds was revolutionary when it was new.
Yeah, it was nuts.
But I've been noticing more and more over the last few years, things starting to feel a little off. So, I've done a deep dive. No thanks to Google, and I found the 3 major reasons as to why Google search is not just in decline, but it's borderline broken now. And the way that they started changing this results page is the first. Like, look at this again. Do you notice something?
Well, it's that Google editorializes their search pages and they remove things from the search engine that they shouldn't remove from the search engine, and they make decisions based off of criteria that basically they have and only they have. Like back in the day, Google used to be amazing. And then they started making decisions and, oh, we're not going to show this. We are going to show this. We're going to promote this more. That's when things started getting bad. It's the censorship. Yeah, they like Trump, like they did this with InfoWars. They do it with pornography websites as well. People don't want Google to make the decision for them what they want to see. People want Google to show them the closest thing to what they're searching. So when a tool becomes
Civilian structure complete. Research rate upgrade complete.
Useful anymore.
Because aside from the fact that 4 ads before your content feels...
Civilian structure complete.
The thing that's even worse is when you consider something called the fold. The imagined line where if you want to see anything past it, you have to take action, like scroll.
This is true.
Military
this is like
structure
a YouTube
complete.
Exclusive thing. But above the fold advertising, so you see how you can see Surfshark because this video is probably
Civilian
sponsored by
structure
Surfshark.
complete.
They pay extra money for you not to have to click this button to see the ad.
We
And it's
await your
referred to as
command.
above the fold advertising.
Falling down. The term
Whatever the unity wills. Civilian structure complete.
But specifically on the
Insufficient
top of
metal.
that front page,
Planet item ready.
even when the page is
Civilian
folded
structure complete.
above the fold. Now, newspapers
Insufficient
never got
metal.
to a stage of having so much power that they could
It's effectively a YouTube thumbnail. Like if you think about it from an abstract perspective, it's a YouTube thumbnail.
Logistics upgrade complete.
regularly
Production
report
of the
still
item is
as their fold.
complete.
They needed the fold to convince people to get the paper in the first place.
Military structure complete.
The entire fold is just sponsored content, and it's starting to feel like Google
Civilian structure complete.
They're so at ease that they don't even feel like they need to convince people to use them anymore.
That's true. I think it absolutely is true. I think Google has established such a large monopoly that they've engaged in unhealthy business practices that are consumer unfriendly. And they've been able to get away with that because of the monopoly that they've established.
They used to pride themselves specifically on how quickly their search engine finds you an accurate answer. But now you're either having to specifically invest more time just to scroll past their ads, or
Revenge
have
awaits.
what you want.
We shall do as you command.
How many of you guys have tried
We
to buy
are
something
ready.
on Amazon, but the first 3 results of
Civilian
buying something
structure
are a
complete.
sponsor?
Whatever the unity
Those
wills.
posts would be at the top organically without having to pay to get there. It's
crazy.
Oh, and you might have forgotten.
It's different.
But a decade
Commerce
ago,
upgrade complete.
highlighted in yellow.
Actually, in fact, I would say Amazon is worse. Because Amazon is a service that you're paying money to use.
User in a very obvious
We
way. that
await your
it's
command.
search results so that you could just filter them
Civilian
out.
structure
And some
complete.
people are in their own
The enemy has used a newly built phase jump inhibitor to trap our
Search
fleet.
results look exactly like the genuine search results, apart from like
Twitter does this as well. And I think that it's done intentionally. Like, let's be honest, right? It's clearly done so people think that the sponsored results are real results and they click on it. Because people are less likely to trust something.
Planet
that's
item
sponsored.
ready.
It's obvious.
tiny little, much less obvious sponsored
Reddit?
text.
Yeah, Reddit does
Our
this.
time has come.
Just when you're searching
You're
for
right.
answers, look what happens when you start searching for products.
Oh.
So I've been doing a lot of
Oh.
searching recently
Here
for
we
a
go.
new chair. Wow. Yet again,
Sponsored.
not a
All
single
sponsored.
organic result in
What the
sight.
fuck is this? The fuck?
Military structure complete.
What's this in
Commerce
Minecraft?
upgrade complete.
This looks like a torture device. Is this like for like a? Is this like a sexual?
Production
fetish
of the
chair?
item is complete.
What the fuck?
But instead, an entire carousel of shopping
Our
ads.
will
And
is transcendent.
happening with these shopping ads. And I'm not even talking about the fact that, no, it's not just you. These product listings are taking up more real estate on the results page nowadays than they used to. They are 34% bigger just compared to 2021. It's not even that. See,
The item is complete.
By 2030, all you're gonna do is you're searching Google for like, what am I gonna buy from Google today?
more internet shopping than most people. For one video, sometimes we're buying 20 products. And so
Military structure complete.
and it's a little harder to prove. It is really starting to feel like with shopping, Google is specifically making the organic search results bad to make the best way to shop.
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
And the thing is that his argument here, he can't prove that. But if you follow the argumentation
Logistics
that a company
upgrade
will do what it
complete.
wants to do to make the most money possible, you will arrive at that same conclusion, because that's what will generate the company the most money. That's the problem.
Or I'm searching for something specific. Like, let's say I was trying to find the thinnest mini fridge to fit a particular space in my room. Thinnest mini fridge.
Time to bid.
Look at that.
Place am
Something that
I.
completely fits the description I've typed.
Yep.
Fridge that's not too big and is thin. So the sponsored results are spot on. Google clearly understands what I'm looking for. So
Production of the item is complete. Military structure complete. We have cleansed the planet of heathens.
That's
Another planet joins the Unity.
Nope. Nope. None of these products. Okay, so let's go back to Google search and just scroll down.
Shields down!
That's not it.
Our armor is
That's not it.
breached!
Nothing here is it.
We await the Unity's command.
We are severely crippled.
Their worlds will burn in the Unity's flames.
Civilian structure complete.
Shields down!
Revenge awaits.
Our armor is breached!
Defense upgrade complete.
We are severely crippled.
Fridges
Our armor is breached! We're going down! Shields down! Our armor is breached! We are severely crippled. We're going down!
The enemy will know our wrath. The Unity commands your destruction. Their worlds will burn in the Unity's flames.
We are severely crippled.
Production of the item is complete.
Let this be a lesson. Next time, pay up.
Shields down! Our armor is breached! Shields down! We're going down! We are severely crippled.
We seek minds to make our own.
The Unity's fleet can grow no more. Now is the time to fulfill our destiny. What troubles you? Very subtle. Military structure complete.
Shields down! Our armor is breached! We are severely crippled. We're going down! Shields down!
Revenge awaits.
And the thing
Our
is,
armor
like,
is
this
breached!
conspiracy that he's bringing up,
We are severely crippled.
it tracks.
Shields down!
It does.
Our
There's
armor is
no reason
breached!
to think this is
Logistics upgrade complete.
And
We are
also, it
severely
looks like
crippled.
it's happening.
Hostility research tier complete.
We're going down!
When you look at the
Military structure complete.
as to why they might do that. Because here's the thing, Google doesn't make more money.
We are severely crippled.
It's not like they're out there hoping you'll have
The enemy will know our wrath. We are in grave danger without our armor. The Unity commands your destruction. The enemy will know our wrath.
Crazy how
We are without armor. Shields
Always
down!
go back to that Steve Jobs interview, where the engineers aren't the ones that become VPs, it's the people that are involved with marketing and sales, and it always goes back to that. Crazy.
They want to sell, they have
Production of the item is complete.
sponsored buying section. And I can't
Our
shake the
armor is
feeling that they
breached!
are trying to create this
Our armor is
pay-to-win
breached!
Because the sponsored shopping segment is now not just a way to get a little bit of visibility.
Yeah.
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
Like, for example, let's see what happens when you try
The
and
item
sell
is complete.
a little bit more
Poised
detail.
to
Okay.
strike.
Yes, but this time, world's most comfortable.
Understood.
Expected, the
Defense
shopping
upgrade
cart
complete.
Come on, bro. That's a $5,000.
Revenge awaits. We await the Unity's command. We obey the Unity's
All right, we
will.
gotta look at this. Give me a minute. So this is comfortable chair. So we need to sue Google for false advertising. Let's take a look at this. right
You
here.
seek my help.
Okay. So you've got fucking piece of shit.
Enlighten
there we
us.
Go, okay. This could be a comfortable chair. Okay.
A
good.
wise plan.
This one. could be
Vengeance is a
comfortable chair, okay,
cruel
good.
mistress.
This one could be a comfortable
Revenge
chair, okay, good.
awaits.
This abso-fucking-lutely not. Unless you're a minion, this chair is gonna be fucking awful. You think anybody wants to sit in this piece of shit? Absolutely not. This is terrible. This looks like it comes straight out of a fucking Pixar movie. This could be a torture device. This is at the beginning of a...
Production of the item is complete.
Like, oh, well,
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
When people said they didn't trust the Emperor. This is fucking terrible. And then this
Revenge
one over here,
awaits.
This is an executive oversized... Yeah, get the fuck out of here. What a joke. Everybody know. Look at this flimsy ass. Look at that. Oh, get
Defense upgrade complete.
Piece of shit.
The completion of this item makes us stronger.
What a joke. Come on. What is this? What is this trash? It's only 120?
Vengeance is a cruel mistress. We await your command.
She wouldn't want to sit in that shit either. Nobody would. That's why they gotta pay money to have Google put it at the top. They say nobody's buying the Minion chair. Oh, I know what to do. Let's advertise. Let's put some advertisement on it. This wrongly configured ad. What a piece of shit, bro. Look at that. This is a comfortable chair? This is a comfortable chair?
Whatever the Unity
Kinds of
wills.
things I'm looking for.
We await the Unity's command.
Things with links to buy them, but then scroll down and most
The
of these
Unity
searches
calls
also
us to action.
List-based articles, which is a separate, very big problem that I'm getting to. So
I actually, when this...
We shall do as you command.
Research rate upgrade complete.
Based articles being the most popular thing, because Google cannot make
Military
a
structure
judgment
complete.
on what the most comfortable chair is, but they can lead you to other people who do. So I actually don't think
We
that Google
are
is in the
ready.
wrong here.
Planet
except for
item
the fact
ready.
that They showed the Minion
Production
chair
of the
on
item
top
is
of the
complete.
sponsor product.
Vengeance is a cruel mistress. We cannot build there.
This is a good result. So that is a very cheap chair for
No, it doesn't.
£75.
No, it
And then you
doesn't.
scroll-
That's the chair Morpheus sat in.
We cannot build
He
there.
wanted to take the red pill. I'd do anything to not have to sit in that chair. That's Morpheus's chair from the fucking The Matrix.
Down and you see this item is available for adoption, not for sale. So I pegged
We seek minds to make our own.
Let the bidding commence. What would you have me do?
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
continue to
We await
exist.
the Unity's command. The Unity calls us to action.
Research rate upgrade complete. Defilers encroach upon us. Hostility research complete.
All right, he twisted me arm. All right, he twisted me arm. All right, he twisted me arm.
Military structure complete.
It says 4.
Vengeance is a cruel mistress.
It's at the very top, and warning. This company's trust score is currently unavailable due to a breach of Trustpilot's guidelines. This company has been pressuring...
Production of the item is complete.
Powering phase engines.
And even then, it's primarily 1 star. Okay, so Litfad is a scam. Beware of Litfad's customer service. It doesn't take Sherlock Holmes to see that
Our
this
will
is a
is
scam.
No
transcendent.
bid.
Know that there are
You
companies
missed
like this
out.
that they are actively promoting. And so
I'll tell you why this happens, and I think he knows this too.
Mining upgrade complete.
Any preliminary vetting for AdSense.
The Unity senses that an enemy has finished a powerful warship.
Google products that are using Google AdWords and Google AdSense. It's because Google doesn't have effectively a safety net.
The item
to
is
stop
complete.
those bad actors
More
from
credits
coming
are
out.
required.
So basically, it's a, shoot first and ask questions later.
Military structure complete. We are ready. We are ready.
After the fact.
Vengeance is a cruel mistress. Military structure
the
complete.
conclusion that I can draw from this is that either Google is completely overwhelmed, or Google doesn't care. If someone...
Revenge awaits.
I do. I actually think it's both.
We
I don't think
await
Google's
your
a threat at
command.
all. I don't think that's the only reason. I think it's both. Should they be regulated to take measures preemptively? I actually
Planet
think the
item
answer to
ready.
that is yes.
Military structure
If you
complete.
are monetizing a system
We await the Unity's
that is
command.
going through what is perceived, like you're
Defilers
basically
encroach
allowing
upon
them
us.
on your marketplace,
Military structure complete.
promoting them,
Logistics
and then in
upgrade
that
complete.
promotion, you're ensuring some degree of quality. I think that they should. have a
Production
degree
of the item is
responsibility to do due
complete.
diligence for not selling faulty products, especially when it's systematic. Like, it would be one thing if, like, I mean, mistakes happen, right? Mistakes always happen.
We
But
are
you have
ready.
a systematic design that creates
More credits
scams.
are required. We have cleansed the
they
planet
should
of
be held
heathens.
accountable. I do think so.
Another planet joins the Unity. The item
I
is
think they don't
complete.
consider themselves a marketplace.
Civilian structure complete.
They're still
Revenge
promoting it and
awaits.
making money off of it.
Vengeance is a cruel mistress.
We obey the Unity's will.
To the public too.
To be
Yeah.
corrected, or at the very least, promise that you're working
Civilian
to fix
structure
it.
complete.
But it sure looks like right now, as long as a company pays, it doesn't actually matter whether they're a scam or not. They go,
Whatever the Unity
I can't tell you
wills.
how many times
Research
I've
rate
seen
upgrade
a
complete.
chatbot app or better GPT when I've been trying
Right.
to search for ChatGPT.
There you go.
Because they look basically the same and they just
More credits are required.
ChatGPT.
Production of the item is complete.
Basically, people
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
Revenge awaits.
Yeah, pretty much.
like this. Google, when they started out, did not used to make a lot of money.
Civilian structure complete.
You know, there was a time when Google would receive actual
We are
checks
ready.
and cash inside from people saying, "We love your product and you deserve to be making more
Civilian
money than
structure
you are."
complete.
I remember that. I remember in 5th grade, it was the year 2000.
Planet item ready.
And I would go to the computer lab and I would use Google to look up cheats for Super Mario Bros.
Vengeance is a cruel mistress.
We seek minds to make our own.
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase
Yep.
jump inhibitor.
Yahoo sucked dick compared to Google. Yahoo was for losers and grandmas. And kids.
Hostility research complete.
Like the smart people that had brains use Google.
Commerce upgrade complete.
And it actually
Acknowledged.
Production of the item is complete.
Founders, who in their original paper presenting Google to the world specifically said, advertising
Whatever the Unity wills.
provide poor quality search results.
It does.
We believe the issue of advertising causes enough mixed incentives that it is crucial to have a competitive search engine that is transparent and in the academic realm. And yet, here we are. In Q2 2020,
Planet item ready.
$84.7 billion in revenue.
That's a lot.
76.3% of which came from ads. And about 75% of that ad revenue is specifically from Google search ads alone, as opposed to
I think I see why they're doing this.
YouTube ads, etc. And then even
Yeah.
for searches where there's no product to sell you and there's no
Vengeance is a
customer
cruel
base.
mistress.
Google do? Try to push their own services and their own initiatives.
Of
Like
course.
Revenge
on
awaits.
Earth. 7.951 billion. Now, don't get me wrong, if I'm looking for a quick answer to a simple question, I appreciate how Google just goes, here you go. But
I actually appreciate that too. I think that's a good thing that Google has.
2024, this is not the right answer. It's actually not close to the right answer. We have
Oh, okay, then it's bad. Okay. Yeah, well then it's bad. All right.
8.2 billion people. And if you click into it, you can see that it's showing us the answer provided by Google initiatives, even if the answer is way more outdated than other companies' sources on the internet. But okay, you probably catch my drift.
That's a good point.
Google search
The item is complete.
starting to look an awful lot like an old 2000s web portal, which is ironic.
It's actually crazy to me.
We await the
how-
Unity's command.
I mean, again,
Mining
right? I mean,
upgrade
we had internet
complete.
In 2000. By 2001, we were looking at porn. So
Vengeance is a
I
cruel
remember
mistress.
all of the pop-ups that had like the bright colors that would flash. I'm not kidding when I tell
Production
you
of the
that
item is
modern-day
complete.
journalism websites
Hostility
are
research
more
complete.
intrusive than
We have
porn
cleansed the
websites
planet
from
of heathens.
2002.
We sense that an enemy has fallen. Their impurities no longer risk polluting the Unity. Another planet joins the Unity.
Google actually beat
The Unity calls us to action.
the library was because they specifically didn't try to be one. Well, Yahoo did because they knew they'd make more money if they kept people on their own pages as much as possible. But it's at this stage into my deep
Military structure complete.
Used Yahoo for like 2 weeks, and then like half of the browser is Yahoo toolbars. They just like it's like getting STDs.
Mining upgrade complete.
Like yeah.
We cannot build there.
I came to my second realization that while Google has fallen from grace, changed who they are, and started to put the user's experience second,
yes,
it's not all Google's
Revenge
fault.
awaits.
Making it so hard to find
The
right
item
web
is
pages
complete.
is also down to the people.
Vengeance is a
If
cruel
you work
mistress.
online in any capacity really, or you just have really boring friends, you'll have heard of search engine optimization.
SEO.
Or SEO.
We obey the Unity's will.
Desecrators assault our world.
2022, projected to
I'm surprised it's so little. That's incredible. I would expect
Acknowledged.
reach 7.1 billion in 2028. The basic
An auction is underway.
Production of the item is complete. We are ready.
And this is going to become like right now, like you're obviously seeing people like use like machine learning and like types
We
of,
seek
like,
minds to make our
like,
own.
intuit this and to A/B test this. Like yeah, it's extremely common in order to like reverse engineer the algorithm and to take
Logistics
advantage of
upgrade
it.
complete.
This is kind of like the reason why, like, so this is like, it's an abstract comparison, but it's the reason why Blizzard doesn't ban bots every day, and they ban them in waves, because if you ban
Powering
them every single
phase
day
engines.
instantaneously, it allows botting tools to
More credits
A/B
are
test
required.
what your checks and balances are, and how you actually verify botting.
so that you get placed higher and therefore clicked more. And as the algorithm has changed,
Hostility
so have
research
the methods
complete.
being used. Like for example, you used to
The
be able to
item is
boost
complete.
visibility just by having
More
lots of
credits
reviews
are
associated
required.
with your business,
Naturally.
even if those reviews are negative, which led to, for instance, a scam in which a man named Vitaly Borka deliberately sent damaged or fake glasses to customers, hoping they would be angered enough to review bomb him, knowing that it
Civilian
would
structure
promote his site.
complete.
But now
You failed to place a bid.
That guy's probably a millionaire.
nowadays, you'll see these problems instead. Sites including buzzwords to capture as many possible search queries as you can think of. That's why so many AliExpress listings have...
You see this happen a lot, so like he's not doing this because his channel's like pretty authentic.
Defense upgrade
But
complete.
If you go down and you look at, I'm just gonna do a couple of these and see if I can find one. Is that, have you ever gone down and seen in like a YouTube, like about more section, where it shows a bunch of different
Armor down!
like comments
Only
and
the
things like
Unity
this, like
can
other,
save us
like,
now.
search words?
We await your command. Planet item ready.
Yeah.
Harmony
That's the
research
reason why they
complete.
do it.
Our shields are offline.
Comprehensible names that are just a string of largely unrelated words. And it's why articles like recipes, which should be so simple, have
The
to
item
start
is
off with
complete.
paragraphs of preamble about how grandma always made the best cozy warm winter autumn
We
cookies
seek minds to make our own.
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
do none of the new research, but literally just change the title to 2024.
Do you know, this is one of the things that was
We
really
are
annoying about
ready.
making YouTube videos, is that
We're
any type
uncertain of our next move.
YouTube video
Do not
will have
abandon me.
something like this. Like, you know that like looking up game guides or like how to do something in WoW or something like that, there were so many
Revenge awaits.
so annoying.
Severe damage
Like, people would just,
sustained.
like, put in
All
completely
systems are
useless
failing.
information. You have to sort through so much shit. Yeah, exactly.
Requisite
You know what's
research
really
must
sad
be conducted
is that
first.
The way that you had accountability for that was the dislike bar, but now that's removed. So you're just stuck shuffling through shit all day, and you can't tell what's bad or not. PoE build channels do this every league. Yeah, this is your top build for patch, you know, like 324. and it's like the new PoE build, and it's like,
Is the
wait a
Unity
minute.
with us?
Wait, this video is
Is this the path to vengeance? Tell us what to do! The item is complete. Do not abandon me.
Commerce upgrade complete. Planet item ready. We await your command.
Vengeance is a cruel mistress.
The website is effectively trying to scam me by recommending old products that make no sense today. They'll have erased all mentions of it being written.
We await the Unity's command.
And as far as Google,
The Unity commands your destruction. We seek minds to make our own. The enemy will know our wrath. Their worlds will burn in the Unity's flames. They will join us or die. The Unity commands your destruction.
Supplement ads pay a lot of money. But here's the
so fucking stupid.
The Unity has fallen silent on one of our planets.
The Unity will survive this loss. The item is complete.
Commerce upgrade complete. Our forces have engaged the enemy. Civilian structure complete.
Is that when it's done on like Instagram or TikTok. So a lot of
We shall do as you command.
Armor is compromised. We won't last long.
Affiliate links.
Our shields have failed.
A cleansing fire.
We're crippled and defenseless.
Submit to the Unity or be eradicated.
In chat,
May our death serve the Unity.
because I'm an owner of the company, but
You will be
This is
purged.
an affiliate link right here. Affiliate links are not bad fundamentally, but what is bad is whenever you're promoting
armor is
something as an organic thing, but it's in fact something that you stand to make a profit off of. You're effectively disguising a sponsor as something
Civilian
that you
structure
say, "Oh,
complete.
Wow, look at this, it's so easy. Look, oh, I like this a lot. Have you guys ever noticed this? This is
Civilian
especially true
structure
with, like, women
complete.
doing clothes, and I've seen a lot of examples of it where
Mining
they're like,
upgrade
"Oh, yeah,
complete.
I found this really cool
Civilian
website
structure
where I can buy
complete.
clothes," and, like,
Our
the link,
will
it
is
has
transcendent.
the name, like the account's name. and then has the
Civilian
link to
structure
it.
complete.
That's an affiliate link.
The
and they're
item is
scamming.
complete.
Do people normally double dip an affiliate link and coupon code for the content creator? I think it depends on the company. I can't really comment on that. I think it's fine, but it's problematic when people don't clarify it. I don't have a problem with affiliate links. I have a problem with undisclosed affiliate links that are parading as actual word-of-mouth advertising. Like, I don't
We
have a problem
cannot
with
build
advertising.
there.
I have a problem with false advertising.
Civilian structure complete.
action because there are papers showing that only a small percentage of review articles actually use affiliate marketing, but the majority of the results that come up on a search do use affiliate marketing. And that means we've got to a stage now where searching for the best of basically anything is pointless. Almost every single article is a top 10 of products, not selected based on
We
their
seek
merit,
minds to
just
make
whether
our
or not
own.
you'll get a kickback when you buy them. How many times have you reached the #1 recommended product in these lists only to find that it's clearly an imported product?
Mining
which
upgrade
being sold
complete.
For multiple times what it's worth. I can
Oh man.
An auction is underway.
What should an influencer do if they act like the product and they want to make an extra buck from it at the same time? I think transparency is key. It's very simple. Just be transparent.
Production of the item is complete.
Like, very rarely do you ever go wrong by telling people the truth.
Guarantee that a large slice of these articles are written with the writer not actually having bought and tested all 10 products themselves, but instead having gone onto Amazon, searched for the highest rated products, ideally expensive ones so they can get more from the affiliate links, and spent 1 hour max compiling them.
Hostility research complete.
With buzzwords to try and capture as many people as possible who will actually trust this research.
So I think that they're actually, like, now that I think about this, I feel like there will be an emerging
The
market
fleet embraces
for
new
a type
vessels.
of service
Revenge
that will
awaits.
deliver results that are more
The Unity calls us to action.
We have cleansed the planet of heathens. Another planet joins the Unity.
I think that there's probably a power vacuum, and somebody could make a product like that that could make a lot of money.
Mining upgrade complete.
DuckDuckGo. That's an
Planet
example,
item ready.
right? People find problems
You
with that as well,
failed to
but I
place a
think that there's
bid.
power vacuum for something that is a bit above that.
Doesn't Google just fix it? Well, determining the quality of a result is actually really complicated.
Yeah, it is.
The best that they are able to do right now.
This isn't Google's fault. There are a lot of people that actively break Google's terms of service and do so with no impunity because they just make new websites. Falsely tagging things in order to like get hit by their algorithm is actually against Google's terms of service. In a number of different ways, and that's stated inside of the AdWords program if you go through it. I don't know if that's still the case.
Revenge awaits.
It's basically just fraud, right?
We obey the Unity's will.
Like 10 years ago.
Factor in the reaction of the users. From a Google presentation, what's crazy is that we don't actually understand documents. Beyond some basic stuff, we hardly look at documents. We look at people. If a document gets a positive reaction, we figure it is good. If the reaction is negative, it is probably bad.
Right.
Grossly simplified, this is the source of Google's magic. So basically what this means is if a page is ranking high and it's getting lots of clicks, and those people end up on that page for ages, scrolling through the mire of deliberately
Mining upgrade complete.
to find the actual answer they came for, then the algorithm figures, hey, they spent a long time there. That must be good.
Yeah.
And the vicious cycle continues.
And this happens too, like here's another parallel to this in social media. Do you guys ever see the hoes on Instagram that are like holding the clothes like this, and then at the last second, it'll be them wearing the clothes, and then the video cuts? We've all seen this. This is a new hoe trick.
Hostility research complete.
Well, that's because Instagram promotes videos that have high watch time duration. So people sit there and they watch all the way through that video, and it counts as a full watch.
And one thing that I find is a really unfortunate side effect of this constant arms race between Google and then these slimy growth at all costs sites is that every time Google updates their algorithm to counter the new strategies,
they change the strategies.
Most of the genuinely good, worthwhile sites that don't keep up with the times and just focus on making good content, those are the ones who get buried. Like mom and pop air purifier review site, housefresh.com.
Commerce upgrade complete.
It's the products, unlike the top 10 listicle magazines who don't.
You may speak. Planet item ready.
Google's success has always been to do with AI, but now they are integrating generative large language model AI in ways that are mostly...
Revenge awaits.
You've probably noticed an increasing number of these AI overviews when you're searching for things coming up. And you've probably also noticed they're not very accurate. They often serve you the kind of flagrant...
Our shields are offline!
You at least eat one small rock a day. Yeah. There's a lot of these.
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
Armor down! Only the Unity can save us now!
Here's the thing.
The item is complete. Our will is transcendent. We require more Unity.
Whatever the Unity wills.
Gather that info. The sites who've done the work, researching and publishing the content that
we await the Unity's command.
Mining upgrade complete.
As a matter of fact, it actually seems
Revenge awaits.
is trying to replace those sites.
The Unity calls us to action.
Google wants you to only use their service.
Military structure
what
complete.
That's called is like in just a very general broad term.
We
it's
are
vertical
ready.
integration. That's when a company controls multiple stages of the production
Revenge
process of a
awaits.
product. So, for example, Tesla has very good vertical integration. Vertical integration. Apple is the absolute masterclass of vertical integration.
Hostility research complete.
I think that, that's one thing that I think I do kind of well, right? With the different things that I own and different things I do. Henry Ford. And if you look at J.D. Rockefeller is also another great example. In a lot of cases,
We await your command.
A tremendous, massive.
The
amount of
item is
wealth.
complete.
What you will
Unleash
see
our
is
wrath.
vertical integration.
Our voices
That's
speak as one.
commonality that you can
We
see
are
inside of
ready.
almost every single,
Mining upgrade complete.
massively successful
Planet
person
item
or
ready.
Product. And this is true
Revenge
in Mahatma
awaits.
Carnegie, right? Yeah, it's true for the last 200 years, and it was probably true.
Defilers encroach upon us.
Our will is transcendent.
They don't make
We cannot build there.
But what I'm
We
saying is
seek
they make
mines
enough
to
of it
make
where they
our
control and
own.
they create an
Production of the item is
ecosystem
complete.
inside of the Apple ecosystem. And then the companies monetize your different.
We shall do as you
within that
command.
ecosystem to
The
find a way
enemy
to get
will
you to
know
spend more
our
money.
wrath.
That's why, for
Our fleet is
example,
trapped
if you
after
use the
arriving at a phase
PlayStation
jump
Store,
inhibitor.
You're getting advertisements for other PlayStation games. it's so simple. So yeah, Google is trying to vertically integrate in the exact same way, and that's why they're trying to capitalize on AI.
Argued that
Military structure complete.
the search experience
Their worlds will burn in the Unity's flames. They will join us or die.
deciding to use its
The
AI
Unity
to
commands your
any
destruction.
other website.
We await your
So,
command.
Entire browsing session within Google search page itself.
There are people who are being paid very high six-figure and potentially seven-figure salaries who are figuring out how
We seek minds to make our own.
Production of the item is complete.
moment.
Logistics upgrade complete.
Yes, they're trying to do this desperately.
And then the only way to get ahead of the AI, pay for it. That way the entire
We await
time
your
you're
command.
You're paying Google in some way or another. Maybe that's not the world that Google wants to build, but it's hard to argue that they're not moving closer towards it.
True.
This actually reminds us of something. An idea coined by Cory Doctorow.
Is the Unity's mind settled?
Which I talk about fully in this video here. And it's
Is the hour at hand?
Start off by
Hostility
enticing
research
users with a
complete.
high-quality product.
It's crazy how this term is like, it's such a ridiculous term, but it's used almost in an academic
We have cleansed the planet of heathens.
It's so funny to me.
Another planet joins the Unity.
And then finally, once both sides are locked in, they start shafting all of them to
The Unity calls.
By which point, oops.
Our
we don't
voices
have a
speak
design
as
for
one.
it. And I think it's fair to say Google has taken
World of Warcraft, by the way. A lot of games do the same thing.
Let the bidding
Do the
commence.
Same thing. They think ChatGPT and OpenAI
Civilian
are working
structure
on chasing
complete.
data under a non-profit model, which allows them to do that without being
The
sued
item
and
is
later
complete.
scammed everyone after they
Civilian
trained the
structure
model on stolen
complete.
data and turned into a for-profit model. Yeah, I
We
think
are
Elon Musk
ready.
complained about that a lot.
Production of the item is
It's
complete.
very fair.
Have we
to say
prepared
that.
enough?
I find
Is
it
the
it's
Unity's mind
because
settled?
he had like given them money,
some
right?
big swings into that
Yeah, it's
final
very
stage
valid.
here. And it's going to sting their business customers even more than usual, considering that the very mechanism that they're using to make things
Logistics
possible
upgrade
is the
complete.
AI that they're now having to compete against only works by stealing their content anyway. Now, if you do want the web experience before all of this is certification back, then I recommend you install Surfshark VPN for a few reasons. cleans
It
up
is
the browser,
them or
it
us.
pop-ups, trackers, it's got a baked-in antivirus with a ton of features like webcam
We
protection,
are
blocks
ready.
unauthorized apps from getting access to a camera. But here's what I think is the coolest. So at this point, you probably know how
Planet item ready.
they take your traffic, they route it through one of their servers so that all the website on the other end can see is the details of that server. And that's already pretty good. But Surfshark uses
Armor down! Only the Unity can save us now!
They have this. They do this with crypto.
No
With a lot of
bid.
money.
You missed out.
Bounce you between all of them on the fly without dropping.
I forget what the term.
connection.
What's the
And that's
term for that
pretty
again?
next level because
Fuck.
it means you're even more difficult to track.
Washing,
You can
I
have
think?
a new IP address every time you click a new link, and instead of your
Tumbling?
data being
Our
mapped
shields
to
are
one server,
offline.
your data can be
Hostility
mapped to
research
multiple
complete.
network
Torrent,
servers.
yeah.
And you'll get even better speeds because as soon as a faster server
We have
opens up,
cleansed the planet of
that
heathens.
instead of the
We
one you
sense
want.
that an enemy has fallen. Their impurities no longer risk polluting the Unity. The item is complete. Another planet joins the Unity. Desecrators assault our world.
Is the Unity's mind settled?
Our anima stand ready. The Unity's will be done. We are ready.
And I'm actually curious to. I'm surprised that
Military structure
there hasn't been
complete.
legislation to try to curtail
Civilian structure complete.
I'm actually
Severe
surprised that they
damage
haven't-
sustained. All systems are failing. Production of the item is complete. Defense upgrade complete. We require more Unity.
The article is written by Paul Tassi, and he's been a Bungie.
We seek minds to make our own.
Planet item ready. Civilian structure complete. We await your command.
Just over.
We seek minds to make our own.
This is it. When Paul Tassi is saying you're done, it's really done. If he's saying a Bungie
Military
game is done,
structure
I tried
complete.
to put this off for a while.
Whatever the Unity wills. The Unity
senses
senses that an enemy has finished a powerful warship.
At least sustainable, but no, it's over. I can't do this anymore. This probably has always been true, but the events of the past week have cemented it. I will get into the live stream and the plagiarism and all of this later.
Our will
It's currently
is
going well,
transcendent.
but the future does not look bright. not looking bright is only the beginning. I'm telling you guys, like, this is really, really, really bad. I think the game might actually be cooked.
Bungie is
We
cooked.
seek mines to make
Watch
our
the
own.
slow motion.
Mining
You guys
upgrade
do not
complete.
play this game.
Our forces have engaged the enemy. Cooldown still in progress. Hostility research complete.
They just got caught red-handed, lifting our
Revenge
About
awaits.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
They will join us or
Is the fact that it
die.
came out.
Production of the item is complete.
About that game.
We await the Unity's command.
It's over. That sucked.
Military structure complete.
The Unity commands your destruction.
Random artist on Twitter and just throwing it.
Item complete. New modules
The
installed.
funny thing is, this
We
is
are
the first time
ready.
these guys have gotten
Military
caught doing
structure
something like this
complete.
before. It's so
We
lazy,
are
it's so
ready.
scummy, it's so
It's
blatant,
the fourth time.
and it shows
Apparently.
how little creativity
Military
this studio
structure
has left,
complete.
and how hard and fast they're trying to rush Marathon out the gate. I played Marathon, and I can say with absolute confidence, it's not going to work.
Mining upgrade complete.
They don't.
The thing is that I was on vacation when Marathon came out, but when I saw
Planet
it come
item
out,
ready.
even play it for a day,
Revenge awaits.
I was like, wow.
They are not the fragile foes we imagined.
Understand the audience, they don't understand the game, they don't
mega
understand the
cooked.
genre, and it's so
Super
woefully uninspired that it makes a lot of sense as to why they're just copying things that other people are
It
doing,
is.
and in some cases copying their art, I guess.
Maybe, was it not? Maybe not Shroud, it was somebody else. Like, but either way,
We
it was
await
like-
your command.
It might have been like Lyric or somebody like that, like, or I don't know. It might have been somebody else. He played it for a bunch of days. Maybe I'm thinking somebody else.
As well. You compare this to a game like Arc Raiders, and the contrast
Civilian
there
structure
isn't
complete.
anymore. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the allegations against Bungie and their artwork, and also
Is the hour at hand?
reception of Marathon. They are not
Civilian
gonna be
structure complete. Military structure
They have a very
complete.
close
No,
relationship.
Mining
they
upgrade
cannot
complete.
be Concord 2 anymore. Now
If we
they're
prevail,
partners.
we will know our path is
It's
just.
just better.
Production of the item is complete.
You know what this guy
Where
looks
do
like?
you want me? I
He
will
looks like
end
a
them.
Really badly done AI.
They are
version
not the fragile
of
foes we imagined.
We are ready.
what's
Planet
his
item
name
ready.
from Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Rodon or something like
Our
that.
fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump
Guy that,
inhibitor.
like, you know, yeah, Ronan. Yeah, Ronan. Yeah, bro. He looks like a soy version of Ronan.
At least over the last
Civilian
few years.
structure
One of the first
complete.
instances we saw of this was actually back in 2021 for the Witch Queen expansion of Destiny 2, where Twitter user Relay314's fan art of Zivur Wrath
Is the
was
Unity's
used
mind
1-for-1
settled?
in-game without permission or notification.
So this is the first time that they had done it. Okay, right.
If it is the Unity's will, surely we
If
can
you
beat
can't
them.
immediately tell the gender of the characters in a video game, the video
Logistics
game is
upgrade complete. Our will is transcendent.
If it is not immediately evident and completely obvious what the gender of the characters are, you are dealing with an American brain-rotted Western studio.
Our shields are
thinks
offline.
making androgynous
Armor down!
characters is appealing.
Only the Unity can save us now.
Reach the level
Is
of
the
thought
hour at
that
hand?
making androgynous characters is what audience wants. The whole game is going to be trash.
Civilian structure complete.
And in the
Because
Lightfall
it's made by trash.
The fleet embraces new
happens
vessels.
again. Julian
Military
Faye's artwork
structure
was lifted and
complete.
used inside of a cutscene, and again,
Civilian
in
structure
2024, when
complete.
Bungie collaborated with Hasbro to make a Nerf replica of the Ace of Spades pistol from Destiny 2. This time, lifting the entire
Military
design from the
structure
artist
complete.
Jojo Rabbit, aside
Severe
from
damage
color and some
sustained.
minor
All
cosmetic
systems are failing.
changes, in everyone's
Civilian
case,
structure
Bungie pointed the
complete.
blame to a third-party contractor that they had outsourced
Our
their
forces
work
have
to resolve
engaged the
issues
enemy.
quietly and then
The
compensate
Unity
artist.
calls us to action. A cleansing fire.
Logistics upgrade complete. Production of the item is complete. Our time has come.
Character design. This one is like kind of okay. This is like, you know what this is? It's like again, it's like what I said about how whenever you take a Photoshop.
More credits are
the first time you
required.
use Photoshop, and you apply every different like filter to
Civilian
it.
structure complete.
Background, overlay, you know, like imprints, everything on it. You put all of them at the same time.
Published on WordPress between 2013
An auction
and 2014.
is underway.
The name of the Red Legion,
We await
antagonist
the
motivations,
Unity's
and
command.
several narrative elements like a celestial entity, the use of flamethrowers, and a consciousness transfer.
Military structure complete.
Case, but the judge ended up rejecting
Control
it,
group
citing
created.
insufficient evidence due to Bungie's inability to provide a playable version of the alleged
Submit to the
plagiarized
Unity
content.
or be
The
eradicated.
Red War and Curse of Osiris expansions don't exist anymore. They're part of content that Bungie had vaulted.
It's like,
in.
who the fuck wants to play like a bitch with a microwave on her head?
We seek minds to make our own.
Defense upgrade complete.
Good idea. You stupid. Like, fucking what the fuck is this?
Removed from the game, then deleted all the files altogether. for
Whatever
reasons that
the
can
Unity
never really be
wills.
explained. This is the same move that alienated a huge portion of their player base. Bungie removed content from the game that players
Revenge
could play for,
awaits.
They needed to do it to get more memory.
We
space
obey
for
the
future
Unity's
expansions. And I'll
will.
be honest with you guys,
Planet
as a
item
player who
ready.
owned that content, there is nothing more satisfying than watching this come back to bite them in the ass. And now here we are in 2025, and Bungie
The
has
fleet
still not
embraces
learned their
new
lesson.
vessels.
You failed to place a bid.
This is so
The Unity calls us to action.
The item is complete. Military structure complete. The fleet embraces new vessels.
Like, ugh.
We shall do as you command.
Marilyn Manson?
Civilian structure complete.
Bro, Marilyn Manson in like the 90s, I'm not gay, but he was a really attractive guy. He was a really good looking guy. It's not even close.
User and artist N2, also known as Anti-Real or @Anti-Real in lead speak, has called them out once again, this time for lifting their artwork and using it without permission in Marathon's alpha. These accusations aren't vague, they were direct, specific, and backed up with visual evidence. On Twitter,
Our
they
fleet
shared
is trapped
images of
after
work.
arriving at
The
a phase
Marathon
jump
alpha released
inhibitor.
recently, and its environments are covered with assets lifted from poster designs I made in 2017. Bungie is, of course, not obligated to hire
We
me
cannot
to
build
create
there.
that draws overwhelmingly from the same design language I have refined for the last decade. But clearly, my work is good enough to pillage for ideas and plaster all over their game without any pay or attribution.
This is also after they said that it was all a mistake. Bungie says this is a mistake. After multiple people,
Our forces have
including the person
engaged
who
the
runs
enemy.
art for the game, has followed
Military structure complete. Defense upgrade complete.
The resources nor the energy to spare to pursue
The
this
item is
thing, but I
complete.
have lost count of how many times a major company has deemed it easier to pay a designer to imitate or steal my work rather than to write me an email. In 10 years, I've never made a consistent income from my work, and I'm tired of
We
designers
offer the
who don't
absolution of
about
death.
that is that I bet paying some random Twitter artist would have been cheaper than paying the designer. Like, they could have probably just paid this person less money and you would have had the same thing done.
Military structure
But you know, as an
complete.
industry designer,
Production
you
of the
probably
item
posted
is
something to
complete.
Twitter. Like, it's really, you're paying more
We seek
money
minds to make
get
our
a
own.
knockoff version of something instead of just buying the real thing.
companies mood boarding and parasiting my designs while I struggle to make a living. Another Twitter user pointed out that Joseph Cross, the art director,
We shall
of
do
Bungie,
as you
follows
command.
Anti-Real on Twitter
You
and
will
asked
find
for my
enlightenment in
feedback.
death.
Cross had responded saying,
Military
"Followed me
structure
for a few years
complete.
and a few others from Bungie, never heard any communication." Just to add insult to injury, mainstream media outlets began circulating fake quotes from the
Whatever
artist
the
to
Unity
sensationalize the
wills.
story further by fabricating statements like, "I'm completely floored. This is my full-time job.
Insane fake quote.
Revenge awaits.
The item is complete. Military structure complete. Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor. Research rate upgrade complete. Maximum civilian orbit slots reached. Military structure complete.
An artist that's already being
If you're fake quoting somebody for something that they said,
Maximum civilian orbit slots reached.
you do not hate journalists enough. You do not.
Military structure complete.
exploited is a special kind of vile.
So
now,
dishonest.
if things weren't sketchy already, just 2 weeks ago, before these allegations were public, Joseph Cross, the art director for Bungie, posted on Twitter about how excited they were to work with Krupa Host, a brand and design agency that
Maximum
Bungie had brought
civilian
on to
orbit
help
slots
visual
reached.
development, identity, custom typography, and ARG campaigns for Marathon. This almost feels like a preemptive PR buffer, as if they know that these accusations
Maximum
are
civilian
surface.
orbit
They
slots
prepared to have a
reached.
scapegoat just in case.
Yeah, 'cause they
But
follow
let's be
this
real
person.
here. These third-party
So they know.
agencies are just a shield. Bungie uses them because they know most gamers are never going to remember their names. The public backlash will hit Bungie, but the legal and creative blame will just get pushed onto someone
We have
else.
cleansed the
Bungie
planet
writes
of
checks
heathens.
when they get caught.
Civilian
The key word
structure
there is
complete.
when, because these are only the cases that made it to public
Military
attention.
structure
How many other
complete.
ones never got
Civilian
covered?
structure
I mean, this has been
complete.
going on for over
The
5
item is
years now. I
complete.
don't really
Yeah, what do you think the odds are that the only cases
Civilian
of
structure
CR
complete.
Were the ones that were discovered.
Research rate upgrade complete.
Bungie somehow,
guys.
some way
Ooh,
keeps
what are
managing
the
to
odds?
coincidentally hire art thieves over and over again. The common
Civilian
denominator
structure
here in every
complete.
single one of these situations isn't the freelancers or third-party vendors.
The
it's
Unity
Bungie.
calls us
So
to
why does this keep
action.
happening? Why?
Civilian structure complete.
You keep hiring,
Civilian structure complete.
but you keep getting the same result. At a certain point,
Civilian structure complete.
how does this keep happening to just you?
Do they keep doing this? Well, that's because they just don't have the time or the talent anymore. Bungie has laid off aggressively.
Harmony
in recent
research
years.
complete.
A lot of the talent that they let
Civilian
go were
structure
contributors to
complete.
games like Halo,
Another
Destiny,
planet
and
joins
Destiny
the
2, and with
Unity.
Destiny 2
We
in the
await
line,
the
Microsoft
Unity's
has been
command.
mounting ever since they acquired
We
Bungie in
obey the
2020.
Unity's
They simply
will.
do not have the same
Civilian
creative force
structure
behind their
complete.
projects anymore.
Civilian
They are rushing
structure
Marathon and
complete.
Other content out the door to meet deadlines and deliver returns. And when time runs out, and
Civilian
creativity is
structure
thin,
complete.
People take shortcuts. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense because Marathon feels like a game
Civilian
that's being shoved
structure
out the door, ready
complete.
or not. Bungie has done
The item
almost
is
nothing
complete.
to engage with their audience before the release of the
Research
closed
rate
alpha, and
upgrade
the
complete.
entire rollout of
Civilian
the game
structure
has been messy.
complete.
The initial teaser had
We
some
await your command.
Yeah, I remember
An
the initial
auction
video of
is
Marathon.
underway.
That was a little bit
Exotics have been unveiled by our squires.
After that, I mean, the vibe of it originally like was kind of good, but then when they started showing the characters and everything,
Civilian
bro,
structure complete.
it was cooked.
Taking the cinematic trailer, people like the
And
AR
the advertising is good advertising. Well, that's that. You know who says
We
that?
cannot build
The person
there.
who doesn't work in advertising. How'd that work for Concord?
elements in the visual direction, but the gameplay trailer
We cannot
absolutely
build there.
tanked. At the time of this writing, 24,000 dislikes. Most of the
Jesus.
comments
Planet
are
item
blaming the
ready.
game. They've also delivered nothing but mixed messaging. They told Destiny 2 PvE players that Marathon isn't
Jesus.
for them, despite the fact that it's their loyalty.
Our fleet
time
is
and
trapped
spending
after
that
arriving at a
funded
phase
by
jump
Bungie.
This might be
inhibitor.
something like I remember everything as usual.
We await the Unity's command.
When Bungie
A cleansing
after a
fire.
while, and they focus tested Marathon around a bunch of like Escape from Tarkov.
Commerce upgrade complete.
And all of the Escape from Tarkov streamers said like, yeah, we don't really think this game is very good. And
You
then, like, 2
failed
months
to
later,
place
they
a
were, like,
bid.
releasing it. Remember that?
Submit to the Unity or be eradicated.
They all hated it. Yep.
Projects in the
Our
first
fleet
place
is
instead of
trapped after
honoring
arriving
their
at a
core
phase
audience,
jump
they are
inhibitor.
chasing a new one they don't even understand in a genre that they've never even developed.
Our
in
forces
before.
have
It's yet
engaged
another
the
case of
enemy.
a studio abandoning what made them successful in favor of mimicking what's trendy. And honestly, what else would a mimic do other than copy
The
everything
Unity
else around?
senses that
We
an
are gonna
enemy
see
has
lot more
finished a
of this.
powerful
lot
warship.
more. All these companies that have been complaining about rising development costs, all these layoffs that we've seen, that is all pressure that is being laid on top of these designers and artists. And
That's right.
the more that they have them making these cookie cutter games and these copy paste,
We are
projects,
without
the
armor.
less time and resources
future
and
is
experience they
ours.
have to be able to make anything, and the less creative freedom they have, well, the more likely they are to start cutting corners. And part of that is because they're just trying to save time more
Planet
than anything
item
else. But
ready.
The other part of it is they just don't care. That's why you see
Research rate upgrade
we see
complete.
this with workers that are just phoning it in for a paycheck because they feel like they're forced to do the work, because they feel wholly uninspired by it, because they're not being led properly. And as a result, you
We
get
await
something
the
that is
Unity's
uninspired,
command.
and you get something
We
that
offer the
most of time
absolution
that's
of
being
death.
plagiarized. Journal
soon. Soon it's going to happen. That's right.
Journalism is going through the same thing. Games journalism specifically is going through the same thing. After the Polygon video, I actually had some writers reach out to me and they said, you have no idea how bad it is for us right now. All of these companies have basically made it where, you know, we have $20 an article. You have to put out 50 articles a week. You can only talk about very specific games, only the biggest games.
The Unity calls us to action. A cleansing fire.
Yes.
We shall do as you command. Submit to the Unity or be eradicated.
Exact same pressures in that exact same situation right now where they're being forced to make a game that I don't think that they actually want to make. Sure, there's probably a few people that are there that are all about it, but it's not an entirely team effort, I don't think.
Yeah.
And people don't realize, I don't think they're taking it seriously.
Research rate
that if
upgrade
Bungie does
complete.
not deliver with Marathon, they are done. This is it. This is the only thing they have left for them because
I disagree with that. I think that Bungie's got another one in them, even if Marathon fails, because of how much studio,
Revenge awaits.
kind of like value they built up.
You
over the
will
years.
find
I think
enlightenment
they
in
do.
death.
They've got another one in them. They can make Destiny 3, but if Destiny 3 fails, then yeah, they're cooked. Like, you usually don't get cooked with one game. You get cooked with like 2.5 to 3.5 games.
We have converted an enemy planet to the Unity. Their fresh minds are so very welcome. Planet item ready.
For a live service hit. And if Bungie's not the one to give it to them, that's not going to work out for them. They have wasted billions of
We
dollars
shall do as you command.
trying to get their own
We
live
obey the
service.
Unity's
I play
will.
Marathon. It's not it.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
With better competition that's out on the market, with better competition that's right around the corner that delivered an alpha at the same time as yours, it's just not going to work out. This is going to be a last-ditch effort, a Hail Mary, with nobody there to catch it.
Research
Now, in a
rate
lot of
upgrade
cases, when
complete.
I'm feeling off about a game, whether it's from the previews or the early footage, I tend to second-guess myself. Maybe I'm being overly critical. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. Maybe I just need to get hands-on with it to see the full picture. Then I played Marathon and Arc Raiders back-to-back. And now
I'm the kind of person, I'm a little bit different. I assume that if my first impression of the game,
Hostility.
if I think the game is bad, in 5 seconds, the game is bad. That's it. Instantaneous. Like, because again, if you can't
We cannot
nail
build
5
there.
seconds, how the fuck you gonna nail 50 hours?
Military structure complete.
I get it wrong.
We cannot build there.
You don't.
I would be
Planet item ready.
Marathon. Let me just go ahead and throw a flag on the play right now and say it outright. Marathon is one step removed from Concord. The only
Civilian
thing this game
structure
has going for it
complete.
is the Marathon name in a mildly interesting universe. Beyond that, this is one of the most blatant, uninspired, trend-chasing corporate pasteboard games that I have ever touched.
You guys,
Maximum civilian orbit slots reached.
Gameplay again.
Blatant, uninspired, trend-chasing corporate pasteboard games that I have.
Jesus, bro, like.
Going for it is the Marathon name in a mildly interesting universe. Beyond that, this is one of the most blatant, uninspired, trend-chasing corporate pasteboard games that I have ever touched. I would go as far to say that Dragon Age the Veilguard had more flavor than Marathon. This is factory.
Commerce upgrade complete.
Because Dragon Age the Veilguard was at least rainbow sherbet. This is just plain yogurt.
Military structure complete.
There is nothing in this game that stands out. Not one mechanic, not one system. not
Maximum
one
civilian
bonus.
orbit
I
slots
thought to
reached.
myself, damn, this is what makes Marathon special. They took the basic template of an extraction shooter.
Our fleet
filled it
is
with
trapped
missions
after
you care
arriving
about,
at a phase
slapped
jump
on some
inhibitor.
Action rep grinds for the illusion of depth, jammed in some Apex Legends.
Civilian
durability,
structure
hopped on
complete.
Destiny 2's gunplay and dropped it all into a
Planet
flat,
item ready.
lifeless world where everything looks the same. And when I say everything looks
Military
the same, I mean
structure
literally.
complete.
The environments are so
Our fleet
homogeneous
is
and
trapped after
color-framed
arriving
that
at a phase
I
jump
found myself
inhibitor.
disoriented all the time, not because it
Our
was
will
map
is
design, but because it all
transcendent.
just blurs
Our fleet
together.
is trapped
I
after
wish I
arriving at a
actually
phase
had
jump
more to tell
inhibitor.
you guys about the gameplay loop, but I was mentally checked out within 10
Civilian
minutes
structure
of firing this
complete.
game up. The matches
That's
felt
a long
empty. The
time.
tutorial was like an afterthought. There was no pressure, no tension, no reason to care. It's the kind of game that you forget the moment.
Civilian structure complete.
There's another big component to this, which is that extraction shooters, by definition, are hardcore games.
Civilian structure complete.
You're never going to have an extraction shooter game that's going
We
to have
seek minds to make our own.
right? At least not in
Submit to the Unity or be eradicated.
that has
Mining
negative
upgrade
progression
complete.
that's that extreme.
Civilian structure complete.
Never going to
We
be
offer the
massively
absolution
appealing
of
to the
death.
average player, because average players don't have that.
Our
amount of
forces
time
have
to invest in.
engaged the enemy. Civilian
That's it.
structure
Arc
complete.
Raiders incoming. Arc Raiders is going to be a popular game, and I'm sure people will play it at the beginning.
Civilian
But I think
structure
it will come
complete.
along the same as every other extraction shooter game, and every other extraction game does, even like Dark and
The
Darker.
Unity senses that an enemy has finished a powerful
And it will have a
warship.
narrow but dedicated audience. And I think that a narrow but dedicated audience is great.
Defilers
but when
encroach
you're a
upon
studio
us.
like Bungie,
Civilian
you have
structure
to,
complete.
you're so
Time
big,
to bid.
you have
Place
to
am
target
I.
a more mainstream
We are
audience
ready.
Than just like a very small amount of
Civilian
people like
structure complete. Production of the item is
And I am
complete.
not the only one that feels this way. A former Bungie designer, Vince, who now goes by Fractal Grove on YouTube, specifically called out Bungie's art direction. He pointed out
We
the
cannot
overuse
build
of
there.
colors, especially blue tints, and explained how it creates a psychological
Planet
sense
item
of
ready.
fatigue. It drains
We cannot
players.
build
Compare
there.
that to something like
Military
Overwatch,
structure
which uses
complete.
aggressive red,
Our will
oranges, and
is
yellows that
transcendent.
generate adrenaline, danger, and excitement.
Logistics
That's color
upgrade
theory
complete.
101. This is basic art philosophy.
We cannot build there.
Am I the only person? I feel like both of them are fatiguing, but they're just fatiguing from different ways, right?
We
It's
cannot
like
build there.
anything that just continually has the same theme constantly is just boring to watch after a while.
We cannot build there.
Defined visual spectacle for shooters seems to have just forgotten it. But honestly,
We
what
cannot build there.
Like, for example, in Halo, right? They made Halo. Think about
Civilian structure complete.
reconciliation
Production
was.
of the item is
I
complete.
don't know. The
We
maps
cannot build
and,
there.
Like the
We
open
seek
on the
minds
beach,
to make
right?
our
And I think actually
own.
that's all part of the same
Let
level.
this be a
Like, for
lesson.
that example,
Next time,
for, like,
pay
the boss
up.
level in the game,
Civilian
right?
structure
So, yeah,
complete.
exactly. Silent
The
cartography,
Unity
yeah,
calls
like,
us
it's
to
totally
action.
Military structure complete.
Right, totally different
Maximum
game.
military
And, like,
orbit
the
slots
vibes,
reached.
Like the thing is that, like, if you look at this, this is Halo 1. Let me see if I get a good image of this. Bro, this shit went so hard. I think this is the remake, I'm pretty sure. But like this was insane how good this was even back then. Like you guys
Whatever the Unity wills.
years ago.
Military structure complete.
Fucking order.
Commerce upgrade complete.
Driving across the bridge, like the light up bridge on the Warthog.
We await your command.
You guys remember that? Yeah. It's still good. Yeah, no, it's still good.
Civilian
That's what's
structure
crazy about it, is
complete.
It is still good. Even now.
Planet item ready.
That's the difference between like graphical fidelity and art
Civilian
direction.
structure complete.
Is that these games had insane art direction, and also by the way,
Revenge
the
awaits.
graphics for this game
Powering
were next level.
phase engines.
Like Halo for its time, the graphics were fucking insane.
marathon for me was just general whiplash. It's the
Military
same thing that I
structure
felt from Baldur's
complete.
Gate 3 to Starfield, from Kingdom Come
Civilian
Deliverance,
structure
to Valve.
complete.
That sense of expectation,
Maximum
that
military
realization
orbit
that
slots
you're playing
reached.
something with no
Production
soul
of the
and
item
something
is
that
complete.
was brimming with it.
Military
Because
structure
just before I got
complete.
into Marathon, I
Civilian
played Arc
structure
Raiders and
complete.
That game gets it. The moment you step into the world,
Military
it's command
structure
content.
complete.
It is so breathtakingly beautiful. The
It looks
lighting,
good. It just looks good. That's it.
the detail, the sound design, it all works here. You feel like an explorer that is
Civilian
constantly
structure
searching this
complete.
hostile world. The sound alone becomes a mechanic. You crouch, listen, stop. You can hear these arc machines before you even see them, and you're avoiding fights because you don't want to blow your cover. That tension is constantly building with every single item that you collect. You're calculating your risk.
Logistics upgrade complete.
That break for extraction, one wrong move,
Revenge awaits.
Flock of herds and your position is blown. You jump, you panic, you play it smart because the game is pushing you to. And Arc Raiders actually understands the audience that it's going for. It's an extraction shooter.
Like, the thing is that Arc Raiders, I think, like, again, like, I watched a little bit.
Military structure complete.
I think a lot of games are trying to recapture that vibe that the original
Another
PUBG
planet
had.
joins the Unity.
Because, like, there was a vibe that the
We
original,
obey the Unity's
you know,
will.
like, first
Military
map,
structure complete.
third-person PUBG
We shall do as you command.
that I feel like no other VR
Military
has
structure
been
complete. Planet
I
item
just
ready.
can't comment on.
For the mid-core crowd, and it nails that balance. You have a pet rooster that goes out and brings back materials.
We cannot build there. Military structure complete. Civilian structure complete. Production of the item is complete.
They need to insulate their players from one another for safety.
Removing
We
proximity
are
checks
ready.
because you're worried about toxicity. Remember what I was saying before about like androgynous characters? That's it. That's all you need to hear. That's all you need to hear. That's it. It's over.
Civilian structure complete.
Reasons. It's like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. If you do not include proximity chat in a game about tension and human interaction, you do not
Civilian
understand the
structure
genre of
complete.
And you know
We
what?
are
My
ready.
experience
Defense
was I
upgrade
went into a match
complete.
under-equipped. I didn't have any ammo with me. I got into a firefight
Planet
with
item
all the
ready.
rounds that were in my gun, and I
We
blocked my
await
way
the
out of
Unity's
it.
command.
Playing as a grizzly
Civilian
man
structure
with a
complete.
Southern tone for some reason. I have the meds and the rounds to do this all day. Walk away and I'll let you off. And for whatever reason, the other player believed me, and they let me walk away. Funny enough, I bumped into somebody else at the extraction.
We are
point. I
ready.
just told them the truth straight out. I have no ammo. I'm just trying to get my quest done. They let me extract, and we ended up joining up to play the next round together. That's what these games are about. That's why people play them. Emergent storytelling, player agency, memorable moments.
We await your command.
Marathon, a game where
We
you're
seek
completely
minds to
isolated
make
in a world
our
that's
own.
designed to be antisocial.
Military
It's
structure
iconic.
complete.
Bungie helped
Death will
define the
cleanse
cooperative
your
multiplayer in the
sins.
modern era. They're the
We have cleansed the planet of heathens. Military structure complete.
Bungie
Another
brought
planet
cooperative
joins the
online
Unity.
multiplayer.
The Unity calls us to action.
Civilian structure complete.
Halo 2 mainstreamed online gameplay.
Production of the item is complete. Civilian structure complete. We cannot build there. Research rate upgrade complete.
But like I'm talking about mainstream. Everybody had fucking Xbox Live. That right there was the beginning. Like that was it, bro. Like Halo 3 was it for me. No, Halo 3 refined it. But like think about that. In 2004,
Military structure
Halo 3 came
complete.
out in November 2004.
We are
Back
ready.
then, even people were playing online. That's insane to think about.
Revenge awaits.
Literally over 20 years ago.
Powering phase engines.
Military structure
pretty much
complete.
gave us LAN parties for the most part with the Halo days, and now they're making a game that
Planet
actually
item
suppresses
ready.
that connection.
We
That
are
speaks
ready.
volumes.
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
Or iteration
Military
is a
structure
light-focused
complete.
world filled with monetization
Military
systems.
structure complete.
It exists to chase trends, it exists to tick boxes,
We cannot
it
build
exists to
there.
sell,
Production
not
of the
display.
item is
That's the key
complete.
difference between Bungie and Embark Studios right now. Yes, Arc Raiders and the finals are live service games, but they feel
Revenge
like games.
awaits.
Even the finals brought something fresh.
Submit to the Unity or be eradicated.
Invented by
Commerce
bad video
upgrade
games
complete.
that have cynical
Military
design
structure
systems
complete.
That use live service systems that are unfun. Live service is never the problem. It's never been the problem.
What would you
The
have
problem
me
is
do?
bad design.
A clever
It
plan.
wasn't Overwatch. It wasn't another Call of Duty
An
clone.
auction is
It's
underway.
definitely not top of the
Whatever
Steam
the
chart.
Unity
You'd be hard
wills.
pressed to find players that
Military
earn
structure
respect.
complete.
Marathon won't earn a thing. Bungie is doing what so many studios are doing right now.
Military structure complete.
Not on gameplay. They're not refining systems. They're refining a storefront. They don't care if the experience is
Military
good.
structure
Grinding,
complete.
spending, and logging in. And I swear, I'm going to start making a new catchphrase after this one. When you forget about the players, they forget about you. And they already have. Both Marathon and Arc Raiders
Military structure complete.
at the exact same time. Bungie could not keep players in the game. Meanwhile,
Well,
Arc
look
Raiders
at Marathon's winning. See, it has 1 player.
Planet item ready.
overflowing with demand. Marathon bled players daily.
The 1 player was,
Research rate upgrade complete.
Bungie legal department, and they were trying to find all the instances of stolen art. And the other guy that was also doing the same thing.
Another planet joins the Unity. Production of the item is complete.
Still begging for more.
We await the Unity's command.
Is loud and clear.
We shall do as you command.
Is interested in Marathon.
Nobody
that
cares.
conversation is over. And that is not a good sign for Bungie, especially when you consider how niche this genre
Military
is.
structure complete.
Shooters by design
You
are
failed
not built for
to
mass
place
appeal.
a
They are
bid.
punishing high stakes and time insensitive games. Not for
Military
casual
structure
players who do
complete.
not have a lot of time already and just want to have
We
fun.
await your
Here we are
command.
watching major studios throw their entire futures into this space, convinced that they have found the next big live service cash cow. This is not
Military
just
structure
it's
complete.
completely delusional. What we
Well, you just look at the way they make the characters.
Civilian structure complete.
You don't do that unless you're a retard. It's actually that simple. Yeah, I mean, like,
Military
really,
structure complete.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even figure out the characters. You can't even
Civilian
make the
structure
characters look
complete.
appealing? You think you're gonna be able to figure out a game? Fuck no.
Civilian structure complete.
we're seeing right now is the result of
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor. Planet item ready. Research rate upgrade complete. Production of the item is complete.
And I said that the
Spit
game
it
was garbage
out.
because the characters weren't fuckable, and everybody was mad at me, and they said I
In
was
position.
and I was like, you know,
Consider
like
it
weirdo
done.
and creep and everything.
We await the Unity's command.
But so am I.
You will find enlightenment in death. Revenge awaits.
That's it. Doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Like you like whatever insult you can give doesn't matter. I'm still right. Like it's still true, and no amount of crying, insulting, you know, these like weird patronizing comments, not a single one of them is ever gonna make a dent in that reality.
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
Whatever the next trend is, trying to stake their claim before the gold rush ends, but instead of innovating or understanding what these genres
We await
and
the
trends
Unity's
are,
command.
they're just pouring money into these things. and
The
making these
Unity
watered
calls
down
us to
versions of games
action.
that only ever had
Research
any
rate
skill to
upgrade
begin with.
complete.
I think this is where
Civilian
Embark
structure
Studios really
complete.
stands out, because I genuinely do think that Arc Raiders has a bright
Civilian
future, not
structure
because the game is
complete.
fun, but because the team behind it is clearly smarter with their budget and more grounded in their
A cleansing fire.
Civilian structure complete.
There is no way that Arc Raiders blew past that number by much. It's lean, it's focused, and it's built for players who
Planet
actually
item
want to
ready.
play it. But even
Production
still,
of the
I don't
item
see the
is
appeal here for the
complete.
big publishers.
Civilian
This is a genre
structure
that has this
complete.
feeling. Most casual players are not going to be signing up to get dunked on in a high-stakes PvEVP gauntlet. They do not want to spend hours grinding materials, building up gear, planning for some big PvE encounter, only to get...
I'm one of those people, by the way.
What would you have me do?
I play an extraction shooter,
Understood.
and then I lose my stuff.
Civilian structure complete.
I don't want to play anymore. That's it. I just don't want to do that. Like I even if it's my fault.
Civilian structure
like, I don't
complete.
really care. I just would rather do something else with my time. Like that's it. Like PUBG. Well, no, because each thing in PUBG was that. Like it was just each game was separate.
We have cleansed the planet of heathens.
Yeah,
Commerce upgrade complete. Civilian structure complete. Civilian structure
When I
complete.
can't make progress in a game, and I especially like for me, it's like losing progress in a game instantly makes me feel like I'm wasting my time playing it.
One shot across the map by some third-party sniper
Kills
while you're
motivation,
fighting a
yeah.
boss. Some players thrive on that risk. Some people really love that tension.
They
Most
do.
people don't. They
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
one
log
of the
in,
people
have
that does
fun,
not.
make progress, and
I do
log
not.
out.
We
They're
seek
actually
minds to make our
not
own.
respect that kind
Like,
of time.
I have tension in my real
Planet
life. I do
item
not
ready.
want tension in my video games. Absolutely not.
investment. They never
I
have.
am allergic to
I mean,
tension.
just look at Escape from Tarkov. That game essentially birthed this genre. It's considered a success.
Our
and a
will
gold standard
is
for it, but
transcendent.
it peaks at around
Whatever
100,000
the
players
Unity
a day.
wills.
That's impressive for a hardcore niche title,
That's
but
a
it's
lot.
not the foundation.
We seek
You wanna
minds to
build a
make our
$300
own.
million live service behemoth on. These studios think
Yeah.
that they can expand their audience
Unleash
by
our
softening the edges
wrath.
of these games and making
Destiny
this experience
unfolds.
a bit more casual. But
The future is ours.
That does the opposite.
Production of the item is complete.
because the
Our
very
fleet is
depth
trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
The loss
Harmony
was the
research
people play these
complete.
games because of
Another
that.
planet joins the Unity. Research rate upgrade
Like,
complete.
We await the Unity's command.
This is a weird way to say
Civilian
it,
structure
is that I
complete.
always thought Assassin's
Revenge
Creed was this
awaits.
way with Valhalla.
We shall do as you command.
Appealed to me as a player. I don't like stealth games. I think that they're boring. So if I'm playing a game and it's a stealth game and I'm enjoying it and I'm excited about it, then we've got a problem.
things that make these games compelling, the risk, the tension, the player
We are ready.
don't translate well when you strip them down for mass appeal. You're not left with a broader audience. You're going to be left with no audience at all.
That's right.
And I think that's the real tragedy for Marathon. Not that it's just a bad game, but it's a bad
And
game.
look at, for example, Baldur's Gate 3. They doubled down on being a niche game, and it worked because it was a good game.
Born out of desperation. It's corporate wishful
Military
thinking and
structure
playable
complete.
That's another good example. Very niche game.
Production of the item is
See a
complete.
trend it doesn't even
Civilian
understand,
structure
and a genre that was
complete.
never built
We
to
cannot
that
build
much
there.
weight. It's not the next big thing, and it never will be. They need to stop trying to make the next big thing, and they need to go back to making the thing that they think is cool. That's how this all started. That's where all of this came from.
Planet
That is
item
the
ready.
reason why Bungie
Hostility
left
research
Microsoft
complete.
and Xbox
We
to
cannot build
They
there.
wanted to reach
Research
beyond
rate
Halo. They
upgrade
wanted to do
complete.
something different. They did that with
They
Destiny.
didn't even, apparently, I don't
We
think
cannot build there.
Halo Reach. It's just that, like, they kind of had to, and, like, that's why Halo Reach was like, the last good game. Right, they did? What was it that they did? They had to, yeah, I thought that was their expectation.
Revenge awaits.
And they shackled
Military
themselves to it.
structure
Now they shackled
complete.
themselves to just live service games altogether.
They
I
should've kept
do
with
not
Halo?
feel like they care about what they're making, nor do they have the talent or the leadership to even be able to try to achieve it. I mean, the essence
Our
of this
forces
game
have
is literally
engaged
just a
the
rip-off
enemy.
of a bunch of other games. They're not doing anything to
Submit
iterate
to the
on it
Unity
whatsoever.
or be
They're not
eradicated.
out stealing
Production
artists,
of the item
indie
is
artists as
complete.
well, or the legends
Our
of
will
indie
is
artists.
transcendent. Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
They did it.
An auction is underway.
We have converted an enemy planet to the Unity. Their fresh minds are so very welcome.
I mean,
We obey the Unity's
it's clear
will.
that you guys don't
You
want to.
failed to place a
I
bid.
just don't see a world
Our
where
will
this
is
game is
transcendent. Planet item
another 2
ready.
years and then
Military
approach like
structure
it's
complete.
Destiny 3. I know that sounds crazy, but these guys should be
Our
working
fleet
off
is
of their
trapped after
vision
arriving at a
and
phase jump
for the audience
inhibitor.
that they already
We
do have.
are
If
ready.
make Destiny
Our
3,
will
I'll play
is
Destiny 3.
transcendent.
Fuck about Marathon
Military
anymore.
structure
I'll
complete.
play Marathon
We
when it
cannot
comes
build
out
there.
because it's like the new
We
game that's
await the
coming out.
Unity's command.
I'm not gonna get into it.
Our will is transcendent.
From your players and
Civilian
all
structure
players as
complete.
well. You should be working off
Military
your
structure
strengths,
complete.
your current customer base,
Production of
and
the
not just
item is
imaginary
complete.
audience that you guys think
Civilian
you go after,
structure
especially
complete.
when you're
Let the
charging a
bidding
premium.
commence.
Powering phase engines.
Civilian structure complete.
How is
No
nobody
bid. You
made a
missed
competitor
out.
to
We
Borderlands
offer the
or
absolution of
It's
death.
like those two games just exist out in the ether, and there's been a couple of ones, but they've been like really knockoff.
Another planet joins
If
the
one of these
Unity.
companies
Our
had
fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
it could
Logistics upgrade
the
complete.
games that I know of, at least for
We
live
seek
service
minds
games,
to
once
make
a season,
our
which I think is a
own.
really cool concept.
The
They have a lot of
Unity
really
calls
cool
us to
games, really fun
action.
play, but
Civilian structure
still have to
complete. Planet item ready.
outside of that,
Civilian structure complete. Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor. Whatever the Unity wills.
I like them.
Civilian structure complete. Military structure complete. Civilian structure complete.
it's a good
Why one of the female characters?
Military structure complete. Production of the item is complete.
Time to bid. Place am I.
Military structure complete. Civilian structure complete. Our forces have engaged the enemy. We cannot build there. Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor. Civilian structure complete.
Let this be a lesson. Next time, pay up.
We obey the Unity's will.
Military structure complete.
We shall do as you command.
And then you have the
Powering
big kitty
phase
girls,
engines.
And then you have the
Military
tall
structure
girls, like,
complete.
you know, the
Our fleet is trapped after arriving at a phase jump inhibitor.
pretty much every
This shall be a reckoning.
Our forces have engaged the enemy. Defense upgrade complete.
which is like
Military
that's
structure
great,
complete.
But
The
this
unit-
is like 11 different flavors of vanilla. You've got to have different flavors of ice cream here. True? Yeah, I played the game a lot.
We're so cooked. Good God, man.